Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Wyoming Blessed with Tish. We'll figure out an intro eventually. Today I don't have my glass. I know you're probably like, what is that? It's for michelada. You can see the mix in there, and it's got tahini in it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Tahini. It's getting dark, so the lighting may go like in and out. And as you see, we have a whole feast here. But we are not using beer. We're using the sparkling water tonight. Ooh, that was close. Did you see that? Smells delicious. So we are doing that tonight. Like I said, we aren't doing no alcohol. Don't get me wrong, I could drink, but do I need to? Nah. And we got the Bloves mild. This is the mild thumbnail. Smackalicious sauce. I got this a while ago. I just had some left from my other pack, as you can see, because this one's not open, that we used to make this to finish up that pack. Because we haven't been doing it as much. Because we were trying all different kinds of other sauces. Oh, I forgot to put a lemon on here. Anyways, today we have the whole king crab leg. It just broke apart. We have a whole Dungeness crab, which I cleaned and broke up. We have a giant prawn, some corn, some egg. As you can see, there's one right there. And that's what we have tonight, and that's all we're going to have, which is plenty of food. And lo and behold, I forgot the scissors. And I don't even have a fork here. Alright, we're back, y'all. Had to make a run. Forgot the scissors. Gotta have the scissors for the king crab. Because you know you're not cracking that without it. So let's start with the Dungeness crab. Start with him. He's what I was craving. Forgot to bring another thing for shells. That's alright. Get a couple of these. That'll be for us. That'll be for the shells. Makes it easier to pick it up. And then one just in case. Because we got sauce, so you know we're going to need it. It's been one of those days, y'all, where nothing seems to be going correctly. I attempted to record a video earlier and just wouldn't work with me. The lighting was all messed up as I hit myself in the face. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, that sauce is still hot. Y'all, Bloves sauce, and I add Coke in mine, and a little bit of brown sugar and crushed red pepper flakes, because it's the mild. I haven't gotten the spicy yet. I should. And I like spice, so it's gonna come off in these little itty bitty pieces, of course. I love when it does that. We didn't do anything too extravagant with her makeup today. Like I said, it's been one of those days. Hope y'all's weekend is going well. Y'all's weekend. Because it's the beginning of the year. It's already been kind of crazy. Poor Australia. Oh my goodness. That one's gut-wrenching to see. I mean, it is anywhere. I live in Wyoming, and we get really bad wildfires every year. And so we're well aware on the kind of devastation that it can cause and will cause, unfortunately. But all I can do is donate to the various charities to help and pray. I mean, that's the biggest thing I can do, is pray. So y'all, let me tell you, I went to get this Dungeness crab, right? Remember I talked to my local store into carrying it for me. I was paying like $11.99, $12 for crab. I was like, okay. I went in to get this bad boy. I don't know what they did to their pricing. I don't know why. Nothing. I even asked. She's like, I'm not sure. They're now $17 to $19 a crab. Like, well. And to me, Dungeness crab tastes the best. But it's a little pricey. Oh. I don't know if that's the train or Lifeline. Kind of sounds like Lifeline. Let's say a prayer for whoever that is. If it is. No. It's the train. Has to do it every time we're recording. And so, this is Sweet Candy Rim on the outside by La Diabla out of Oceanside, I think. Yep, it's the train. And I've talked about her stuff before. Hopefully one of these days I can get her to try and send it again. The last couple times she sent it, the mix went bad. Like the actual michelada mix went bad before it got here. So hopefully one of these days we can get her to send it again. Because it is downright the best michelada mix. So if any of y'all are in California, look her up. I believe she's in Southern California. And get you some. You will not be disappointed. And I can make them myself. I mean, they're not that hard to make. It's clamato, hot sauce. Like, I would recommend Tabasco or Tapatio. Don't use Cholula. Doesn't taste good. Tahini, lime juice, Worcestershire sauce, or salsa Maggi. And that's about it. And salt, if you require extra salt. And you mix that all up. Mix the beer or that mineral water with it. Excuse me. And you got yourself a michelada. But I love clamato. Where's the other stuff I use too? Camazol or something. There's another one, but it's a shrimp one instead of clam. And I get it at the Latino store. And it's good too. Y'all, this Dungeness crab is hitting the spot. I was like, I'm craving crab. I haven't had like a boil like this for a little bit. And you kind of start craving it. Once you know how good it tastes, you do. People think I'm crazy when I say that, but it's true. I do anyways. And maybe for me it's different because I don't eat meat. I don't know. I mean, I keep watching everybody eating chicken with Bloves sauce. Like Bucky from Southern Snackers was eating smoked wings. Oh, it looked so good. I'm like, oh, I want that. But a little spice in that one. Get down there. If y'all haven't noticed, I like purple. I have green eyes, so purple goes well. For some odd reason, in most of my videos, they look blue. I don't have blue eyes. They're green. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see they're green. They're very green. I'm the only person in my entire family that has green. So good. You don't even know. I didn't put anything really on my lips because I intend on eating the corn. And normally I don't bring corn because I have like lipstick and stuff on. It makes a mess. There's gonna be a little bit of smacking in this. I'm sorry. And a little bit of a mess. Happens. As I tell y'all, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it sometimes. That was good. Let me adjust myself. I'm sitting at an angle so the chair's like, these chairs are horrible. We bought them from a local, the table and chairs from a local furniture store here in town. And like, what was it, like 3 days? 3 of them had broke. Like the screws were coming out of them. And y'all, I'm a big girl, but I ain't that big. And so I called them and they came to replace all the chairs. And I think these ones lasted 6 months, something like that. Not long. And we paid a good amount for this table and chairs. And by then the warranty was up, of course. So there was nothing we could do about it. We need to get new ones. I don't know if you can see them. They're like metal. Obviously cheaply made. Crab claws are so good. It's crazy. Let's do this big old boy. Look at him. I know everybody dips them in the sauce and then you're supposed to suck it off. I'm gonna edit that out. Like I said, y'all, there will be some slurping and whatnot in this video. It's hard not to because you don't want the sauce to go everywhere. Come on. Come out. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Looky, looky there. Look. Here's the bite for y'all. Oh my god. That's like a lobster tail. Literally. Like a lobster tail. That was bigger than those lobster tails me and Heather had in my last video. Isn't that funny? And y'all, the body has really good meat. But I don't know if we'll get to it in the video. Really. Because we're trying not to make this super long. I know that last video was really long. We were silly, crazy. Had a little bit of wine. We have fun when we're together. And I love her. She's my bestie. And as you all know, I have two. You can have more than one best friend, you know. I remember when I was little and it was like, you can't have more than one best friend. I'm your best friend. You know how you are when you're young. And you would get jealous because the person that you thought was your best friend had another best friend, and that meant they weren't your best friend. It's crazy how whenever you grow up and you mature, you realize that's not at all how it works. Best friends to me are people who stick by your side no matter what, and through no matter what. And that's what Heather is. And then my friend Jamie, who gave me a fantastic idea for videos, y'all, that we're going to be doing. I think you guys will really like it. I don't want to use that. Me and Coda had so much fun doing that taco challenge one last week from Southern Snackers. It was so much fun, but it sure was a lot harder than it looked. I know that much. I thought it's gonna be a piece of cake. I'll have them done probably in 5 minutes. Whatever, y'all. It was not as easy as it looked. Look at that. Yes. Oh, it's so good. I'm trying to get some of those onions and stuff. Some lemon would be amazing with this, and I forgot it. Mmm. And I've had some other people hit me up, or not hit me up, but DM me to do videos. So as soon as I finish getting this all set up how I want it, and then good enough to do 2 people, we'll be doing that. That BLOVES sauce with eggs. I can't get over how good it is. So good. Little known fact, I have a retainer in my bottom teeth. And sometimes stuff gets there and it drives me crazy. I had braces when I was young in high school. I did. No, it doesn't look like it, but I did. I have braces, perfectly straight teeth. I mean, all that. But when I was young, I moved out of my mom's house, and I had these puppies, and they ate my retainer. That I was supposed to wear every night. And, you know, I was young. I was on my own. I didn't have the money. It was like $80 or something like that to replace it. So I just didn't, and my teeth went back pretty much to what they were before the braces. What can you do? You know, when you're young and struggling and out on your own, sometimes you just can't afford certain things. And that was one of those things. Like, I was barely paying rent at that time. There was no buying a retainer type thing, you know. Like, yeah, my dad spent a lot of money on those braces, and I feel bad, but at the same time, now that I'm older, oh, that was close. Now that I'm older, I embrace that as my uniqueness. That's my uniqueness to this world. It's my gap. It makes me special. Well, one of my uniquenesses. I'm a math whiz. Apparently, is a talent anymore. Like, I can do crazy math problems in my head. It freaks people out, so I tend not to show that I can do that very much, because it kind of freaks people out. They're like, what? How'd you... Like, I don't even know, like, I just do. And it's been like that since I was, what, in the 5th grade. I remember doing four-digit numbers multiplied. Sorry, y'all. So, multiplied by 2 other numbers. I'm not going to use, like, math lingo, because it's boring. Multiplied by 2 other numbers in my head. And then my teacher would go, "You have to show your work." And I'd go, "No. I do it in my head." So one day, she pulled me over to the desk. Her desk, and she was like, "Okay. Show me that you're doing this in your head and not on a calculator." I'm like, okay. And she gave me all the numbers. And I did. And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, is that weird that I did that?" And she's like, yeah." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Because to me, it wasn't weird. I didn't think it was weird. Making sure that one's okay. There's some funky stuff on the shelf. And, so yeah. And I went through high school and took trigonometry and calculus. Well, it would have been pre-calculus and all that first. And calculus and trigonometry on my own through our college here without a teacher. And I was the only kid that did that one at that time. Math, numbers have always been my thing. Of course, now that fibromyalgia and all that have taken over, and I had that, got really sick. My mind doesn't work quite as well as it used to, as far as remembering things. But for some odd reason, I can still remember numbers. I can remember our phone number from when we were kids. I can remember social security numbers. I can remember a lot of things that you give me a number, usually once or twice, and I'll remember it from there on out. It's crazy. I'm the type of person that has, like, all my credit card numbers memorized. It's just the way my brain works, I guess. I don't know, y'all. Alright, y'all. This is our last leg. And then we're going to end this on that note. Oh. That sauce. It's just so good. I was gonna say maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What is y'all's opinion about what they teach nowadays in school? I want to hear everyone's opinion. You know, because our school district obviously is going to be different than yours. And my son doesn't go to ours. He goes to something else. But what are your all's opinion? I mean, the math that I see him doing now in the 6th grade is math that they taught when I was in high school. You know, and I was talking to another mom the other day, and it was like, what are they intending on teaching these kids when they get in high school? Like, this is crazy. And I've worked at the school district here several times. And I know it's not just ours, like, they're all doing that, but it's just crazy. And yeah, I'm able to do his math. Not do it, but help him with his math right now. But I'm going, gosh, like, math has always been my thing. And figuring out math problems. Am I going to be able to do that when he gets into high school? Or am I going to have to hire a tutor or something to come help him? Because it's just crazy. Oh, dear Lord, people. Young kids, y'all. Young kids. You know. But am I going to have to... Ooh. Sorry, y'all. That one had some spice. Hire a tutor to come teach him his math. I mean, come on. It's crazy. And I really ain't used algebra that much. I mean, some. Because I did go to culinary school. But I definitely haven't used, really at all, calculus or trigonometry in my adult years. But what do we know, right? We're just the parents, and people have grown up and lived in this world, real world. These kids, this generation, boy, do they got a lot coming to them. Let's chat about that for a second. How many of y'all, as parents, have a hard time getting your kid to do your chores to where they don't think it's the end of the world to do chores? I mean, back in my day, we did that because that's what we were told, and I'm not even that freaking old. You know? You did what you were told. I was raised, you respect your elders. So, you did what was asked of you. And I'm still like that. Like, you know. And I know there was a time where I was mouthy too. Every kid does that. But, man, some of these kids nowadays, I'm telling you. Anyways, I want to say thank you to all the support, personal messages and whatnot that I got about the video where somebody that I made, where I talked about a gentleman that had left a very rude, bullying message on one of my videos that had my son in it, towards my son. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for your support for that and your understanding, because I know a lot of us are parents as well. Or a lot of you are parents as well. We know I'm a parent, obviously. So, anyways, y'all, I hope y'all had a great weekend. Have a great week. I'll post again on Wednesday. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay warm and stay warm and stay blessed. Bye, y'all.